So, hi guys. So, as you see here, this is like a new video and also a new place. I moved to Stuttgart, but more to that later. The trailer you just saw was one of the projects I was working on, like during the last few months. I was a DOP there. The movie is called Mit dem Rücken zur Wand, which basically means in English, back to the wall. It's about like a guy who just came out of prison and tries to earn money to find a job and is kind of struggling. And he finds his way back to the cage where he was fighting. And yeah, this is like the very, very superficial story here. All right. We are talking about what it takes to create a cinematic short film. So first up gear, we use my Blackmagic 6K, which I'm currently filming with, and we also got some cinema lenses, like the size 35mm, 50mm and the 85mm. We didn't shoot that much wide angle because we wanted to have like a very, very immersive experience in a way. Most of the time we used like a lot of medium shots and like over the shoulder shots, detail shots, stuff like that. But it's always like very close to the character, so the audience feels like part of the story. We try to achieve a raw, shaky look, and we achieve that with handheld shots, and sometimes we also use the body rig. We also used some static shots just to bring in some static. So, and it's like pretty much standard in movies as well, so it's the way to go. It always works. Right now I'm filming also static, and it always looks like good, you know. You can't do anything wrong with that. We got some equipment from a rental shop near our area, and it was just like we didn't have cinema lenses. That was the main problem, so we kind of had to get them, and to buy them was like a little bit overkill. So we rent them. For example, the lenses were from a rental shop, the body rig was from the rental shop. We also got some lights from the rental shop, and yeah, it's kind of necessary sometimes. If you don't have the equipment, and like maybe you're like a film student and your university don't have the best equipment, happens to us too. So pre-production, you need a shot list, you need a mood board, you need a script, and you need a schedule. To get the idea, it's always good to create mood boards. We also did that, like especially Eddie, because it was his movie, he was directing it. And it just helps to get an idea how the film will look like and what shots do you want to bring in. You need, of course, a script, and the story always helps, of course. And we also use like a software called Drama Queen, which is free, and you can write stuff there, and it just looks like a script straight from like a professional movie. And it's just like awesome tool to have, just like it's an inside tip. This is not sponsored. I think I'm too small to get sponsored right now. Yeah, we also planned some locations beforehand, of course, and especially Eddie did a great job there. And what I can tell you about that if you're like still in pre-production, research a lot about locations. It just helps you to get like a very cool location, and sometimes you can get them for free. Just talk to the people. Sometimes they're also interested in movies, and or like maybe they create it on their own sometimes, and they know the struggle, how it can like be very expensive to do a great movie. So this location you see here, this is a hookah bar, and we didn't pay 1 cent for it. We just asked this guy, like the owner, yeah, hey, can we film there for like a few hours? And he was like, yeah, it's okay. As long as you're finished until then, it's okay. And we didn't pay any cent there, which is cool. And the location just looks so amazing. It just supports the vibe so good. Everyone needs to know what to do. Communicate who is in charge of light, audio, camera, directing. It's like the main positions, I would say. There are so many positions, not gonna lie. But yeah, this was like the main things. And the people are responsible for that. And there's like always time for feedback, of course. But sometimes you're just like, you're in a hurry or in a rush, and you don't want to be like 4 hours late for your film. Also, what really helps is to always film from the shadow side, which is like so much better, because you have like more depth in your shot and it just looks more aesthetic and more cool. So yeah, when you're like doing a short film, you probably film with external audio. So what helps a lot to synchronize the later in post-production is to have a clap. Right, like the scene, the shot and the take. It saves so much time in post, and if you don't have a clap, that's fine. You can also still clap. And then, oh wait, I'm just like, right now, I'm like, I don't know what to do because this microphone's in my hands. Wait a second. I hope you hear me. And then if you like, just like, if you clap and it just looks like this and you get the audio, you just match when the hands are touching each other, and then you have like the perfect audio. So yeah, post-production. I always edit with Premiere Pro, so there are like a lot of different softwares out there. DaVinci is awesome, Final Cut, and I saw CapCut is coming out as well. But I prefer to use Premiere Pro for now, maybe heading to DaVinci at one point. It helps to create a little bit of structure, so I always create bins with sequences, audio, footage, and name them after the scenes, which always helps because sometimes, you know, you're there and you don't know, your timeline is a mess, your project is a mess, and you don't know, it's going everywhere. And then exactly in those moments, it helps to have like structure in a way. It makes just your movies better, and it's like so much better to edit. Like, a efficient way I was like researching is like the pancake method. There's like one sequence with just like a trunk, you throw there everything, and then underneath is like the main sequence, and in the main sequence you always edit it how you wanted it to be, and you just drag him down there, and it kind of looks like a pancake. That's why it's called pancake edit, I guess. Oh yeah, and duplicate your sequences. You don't want to be in that position where you're just like, oh my god, my sequence is gone, and you don't find anything there. Your whole progress is always lost. After you edit it, sound design it. It's just so important, and take your time for sound designing. Take care which music you're taking, take care which sound effects you're taking, and how you want to like set up a whole mood. It's so important. I won't go too much into depth because I made another video about sound design. You can click it, wait, there, I think there, or there? I'm confused, some of these sites. So yeah, that's it. Filming a cinematic movie is like always like a great experience, and it's like a huge learning experience. You learn a lot from that. And yeah, I always love the vibe during a set. Every film set is a different vibe though. It's like completely crazy, and you just have like memorable experiences. And yeah, start your shoot, and I can't wait to see your results. Yeah, sun is coming out right now. It's like 8:30 AM right now, and I'm glad I filmed this now. I really appreciate like the support. It's like so crazy. Like, I didn't post for 3 weeks, and still numbers are going up, and I'm like, whoa, it's crazy. And that's just thanks to you guys. Thank you very much. Yeah. All right. Okay. And then see you in the next video.